all of you. So, I am Dr. Kumar from LNCD Group, EC Department. We welcome all of you for the third session of the third day. The topic will be Introduction to NI Tools on Platform for Machine Learning. You'll be glad to know that this lecture will be handled by the person from industry, Mr. Rajkumar. I'll give you a brief introduction of it before he commences. Okay. Mr. Rajkumar is presently working as a senior application engineer VA solution, Bangalore, after his engineering degree from in electrical electronics from Anna University, Chennai. So besides NI products, he's also handling major responsibility of improving the quality of engineering and science and education. He's actively involved in promoting the product LabVIEW and he's conducted many courses on this for the students. Plus, he's also handled many faculty development workshops. His interest areas are basically in measurement, automation, sensors, data equation, signal conditioning, FPGA-based embedded system design, and power electronics. Okay, I'm very sure you'll be able to draw more inputs from him in this session. Over to you, Mr. Rajkumar. I welcome you on behalf of LNCD Group, other participants here. Okay, over to you. You can start.
Thank you very much, sir, for the warm welcome. I am honored to be a part of this FDP program, and I mean it's a very hopefully it's a very good day to everyone as well. And it's such a pleasure to be a part of this FDP program, where it involves use of NI products and also the terminologies of machine learning brought inside in a very intuitive manner. Okay, development of software for machine learning in an intuitive manner, how we can be done. Okay, will be seen by us today. So as sir already introduced me, my name is Rajkumar Rajshekharan. I work as a senior applications engineer at VA Solutions Bangalore. So we are a test and automation company which is focused on product called LabVIEW software, as well as several NI hardwares as well. We are into service service development and testing of several software and test equipment based equipments. So in that process we use a lot of toolkits, okay, where it helps us to get some insights on development as well as testing of the products. So let us see about how this particular tool can help us in using for machine learning, and how it can be how it can extract maximum usage, okay, of the one product instead of going for multiple products at the same time. So with that being said, let me just share my screen so that we could get some good insights. So hopefully my screen is visible. So today's objective will be about how NI based tools can be used for machine learning. Okay, but before that, let us look. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about what exactly this machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, all these things have been a buzz in industry for I'm not sure how many days, how many years, but I'm sure it has it has gained significant amount of traction in the past decade or so. Okay, but rest assured, it has been used for, you can say, for from 1980s or so, when the computers came into picture. Okay, artificial intelligence have been in much bigger development. Okay, of course, applications were limited to usage in supercomputers, but nowadays the computer technology, the chip technology and processing capabilities have improved so much that even our cell phones are capable of doing the deep learning. Okay, so since computing technology has improved in such a wide scale, okay, we should be able to do the algorithms even in our laptops or whatever computers which we use can be used to do it. Okay, so with that being said, we are going to harness that capability to do the machine learning in our computers. There are several tools, of course, in order to help us do this machine learning or deep learning. Okay, one of the industry leading tool is what we are going to see about today. Okay, of course, as I said right now, okay, there are several tools available. There are open source tools available. There are proprietary tools available. Okay, each has its own pros and cons. Okay, but weighing different things, we need to see which tools will be right for our product development, right? So yeah, so let me just go to next slide. Yeah, what exactly is this AI? So before we get into machine learning, we need to understand what exactly is AI is. Okay, artificial intelligence is just it's going to be an algorithm, or it's going to be a computer program which is going to emulate some of the characteristics of how a human being thinks, or how a human being processes data. So you can say it's like a manifestation of, digital manifestation of a part of a human thinking, right? So how the human being thinks, the thought process translated into human algorithm. Essentially, by doing that, we are going to mimic human behavior. Okay, when I say human behavior, not all the behaviors like emotions and movement can be mimicked. Okay, primarily it helps us make decisions. Okay, human behavior like reasoning. Okay, I mean logical, not very logical thinking, but decision making. Okay, so vision based decision making or process based decision making can be done. But there should be a fair distinction between what exactly is artificial intelligence is, but what it is not. Science fiction has, propagated a lot of myths about AI, such as human. If you say AI, it's going to be able to think on its own. It can, it could develop emotions. It could fly into space. Of course, it could fly into space, but it cannot do everything on its own. Human intervention is fairly needed. Okay, so some things like that. Okay, it cannot develop on its own. Okay, it cannot develop data on its own. Some data needs to be fed. Okay, only based on certain inputs it could act. Or if data is not available, okay, it will not create on data on its own, but it will be able to separate different types of data. Okay, segregate different types of data. But what artificial intelligence will not do is, it will not do something what a robot here is doing. Okay, it will not be able to create something out of nothing. I mean, a lot of movies have made such thing possible. Okay, when popular, so that is called as AGI, artificial general intelligence. Okay, bringing emotions, bringing thinking process, all these things will be coming under AGI. And AI is just a generic word. Okay, but there are types of AI which will help us implement it in first place. For example, okay, AI is just a technique, okay, which helps us mimic human behavior. But there are types of AI which makes it possible. Okay, a subset of algorithms, specific set of algorithms and techniques which makes it possible. Okay, so machine learning is a type of AI. Okay, machine learning is a type of AI. It's a set of algorithms which helps make AI possible. Okay, so machine learning is a type of AI, okay, which makes use of statistical reasoning, okay, logic based on the data which has been got from it. Okay, it will help us make decisions, okay, in the future. So it's a type of AI. It helps make AI possible. And deep learning, on the other hand, okay, is a type of machine learning. Okay, it's not exactly machine learning itself. Okay, it's a type of deep learning which makes use of certain iterational algorithms, okay, which like neural network, okay, to make certain process, okay, without something called as feature extraction. So it has multiple layers, okay, something called as neural networks will be used. Okay, it's a type of machine learning, okay, but it happens over various iterations. So these are certain set of algorithms which makes it possible, right? So now we are going to be focused on, machine learning today. Okay, and one type of example which could make it possible. Okay, to do machine learning and deep learning, there are several tools available. Okay, we are going to see about one such tool. So what exactly is machine learning, as we told? Okay, it's a technique or it's a set of algorithms which makes use of some statistical data. Okay, basically math. Okay, a lot of math will be taking place inside. Okay, that's why previous year computers, okay, were not able to do such number crunching. Okay, nowadays computer technology has improved so much, lot of efficient algorithms have come into picture. Okay, so that even small computers can also, embedded computers can also crunch such numbers, and helps machines to learn from that past data. Okay, so that in future they'll be able to make some corrections or be able to detect certain events. Okay, whether it's going to happen or not, they will be able to detect now itself. And when exactly that event is going to happen, that also can be deduced by using machine learning. So basically,